Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, July the 26th, 2024. Opening day officially for the Paris Olympics. So really looking forward to that. This past month, excuse me, this past month has been challenging, no question about it. And in our previous video, Darko talked very openly about the challenges that he's faced in it. And I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video. But I also mentioned that it hasn't been all bad. And I'm going to show you a trade that has been an absolute home run. And it, you know, that's the thing about taking these trades. I mean, you can't pick and choose about which ones you're going to take because you never know. Darko pointed out this trade in his pre-market analysis video from July the 8th, actually. And he found this trade by going through his trading circle, what he calls his trading circle, or what some of our members are calling it the Wheel of Fortune, which probably is not a bad name for it either. And what it is, it's a step-by-step checklist of questions to answer before you take on any trade, okay? And actually right now, Darko's recording a podcast series where he talks about each component of the trading circle, and you can access these podcast episodes by going to our podcast site. There's a link to it in the text below this video or in the email that you received. Anyway, this trade fit every single one of them perfectly, as Darko's trades do. But of course, you know, fitting all of these, all of the right components of the trading circle never guarantees a win. You just never know with trading, right? So what you have to do is manage them all. You have to do all the necessary steps because you know to always keep risk management in mind at all times. So the trade was on the Canadian Swiss dollar pair. And let me just give you a little bit of context here. When you see this happening, do you think this is an uptrend or a downtrend? Like, I think most people can say that this is heading down. Like it's, you know, I mean, we hit this bottom here, and I've marked it because you want to know when it hits it again. That's a monthly chart, right? That's heading down. That's the big picture. That's what you want to see. And you know, to understand is the big picture look at things. Now here's a weekly chart. Any difference? Now this is just all down. Like, see how the highs are getting lower and lower, and then we hit this level and it bounced, but we never were able to take out this. This is an important level, by the way. And this level here I've marked because when price gets down to here, right, we want to see what happens. Now, it could be a place where everything turns around, maybe not. But when price came down here and rallied up, let me just zoom this in, rallied up to here, look at all this support in here that it hit, right? That's weekly. And look at this candle. Can you see that's a big 382 pin bar reversal, really negative candle. That is your first alert, and that's what Darko showed to our members. And if you look on the daily chart, just to give you a little more clarity on it here, that's that level where it came up to. Actually, there's a pin bar on the daily chart too. And then we had this strong move away on the daily chart. Okay, so this is all very negative on a pair that's already going down. Look at the triple tops in here on the daily chart. It's just, you know, having a struggle doing anything, right? And then as price drops, it takes out all these lows in here and closes below them. That's just negative. So what did Darko tell the members? Well, it came back up and we had another hard move down. And because we're at a weekly level, so when you're swing trading, you have to use the right time frame combinations. And for swing trading, we want to know what the monthly, weekly chart are doing. And when we get a level here on a weekly chart, like we did here with this pin bar reversal, then we go to our 4-hour chart for entry. Okay, so really, there's, you know, anybody can take these trades, even no matter where you live in the world, because there's lots of time to put these on. Darko, this was the move down on the weekly chart. And Darko alerted the members, or he pointed out the trade, that if price comes up to a 62% retracement from the high to the low, okay, that's one of the techniques he uses to get into these trades, then that would be a sell with a higher high stop. Okay, this has been an incredible move. And by the way, by keeping an eye on this weekly level down here as a potential target, look what's happened since it hit it. It's just bounced straight up. Okay, now we'll see if it holds or not. But that is a heck of a move. This needed about a 50 pip risk. And as it goes down and down, it's you know, it's all about trade management. It made about close to 250 pips, not quite on that. So it was over 4.5 to 1 reward risk, unscaled. Now listen, that's not necessarily how you're going to trade it. I don't know. Everybody manages risk differently. But, you know, as this trade started to come down after being filled, there's lots of ways to take profit. You can take profit at the Fibonacci extensions here. You can use these old levels of support to take profit. You can use the opposing the weekly support level that we already had marked here as a profit. You can trail your stop. Actually, Darko's got some videos now, really good, in our members area, talking about all of these different trade management scenarios. And the thing is that you need to pick one that fits you, your personality, all that kind of stuff. Because everybody, like I say, everybody does it a bit differently, and there's no right or wrong. But in any event, another one is trailing your stop. I mean, if as price moves down and it rallies a little bit and drops, and that's not much of a rally in there, it keeps dropping, you can move your stop above these little points in here. See, rallies, drops again, consolidates, drops. Now you can move your stop down above these highs, and you can keep going for a final target of an opposing weekly level, as an example. Again, please don't, this is all a hindsight trade here now, and how you manage it's going to be different than how somebody else manages it, etc. But the point is, this was a fantastically good move amid all of the lousy trades from earlier this month on different currency pairs. Okay, so you know, like I say, even with a bit of front running in here to take your profits, a huge winner. All right, and again, everybody does it a little bit differently. So, but the thing, the real point of this is that I just want to remind you that this is an odds game. You have to keep trading your edge over and over and over, just like a professional card player does. They know their edge. They keep trading it over, and they come out ahead. And you have to keep very low account risk, which is one of the parts of the trading circle. Okay, and then if you do that, these losses aren't going to hurt you much at all. Okay. And that's the secret to it, is keeping a capital preservation, staying in the game, not getting your account wiped out. I saw one of the members in our chat room actually talked about this, about prior to joining the Coach's Corner, he wiped his account out a few times, and because of his new look at risk management, the way that we teach it, he's fine. Everything's good. He's around to trade for another day and pick up these kind of moves if and when they happen. Okay. And they do happen. You just have to be patient, and things will definitely come around. They always do. They always have. And you just have to be, vigilant in catching them. And, of course, Darko points all of these things out way in advance in his pre-market analysis videos. Alrighty, I think I'll cap it at that. You get the point. Thank you so much for listening in. Feedback is always welcome, so please leave comments if you wish. And I hope you all have a really nice weekend and trading week ahead. All right, take care.